By the way, guys, how cool is this dress? My mom bought for me this dress like around, it's almost 20 years ago, and I have kept this dress like kabisa kabisa, like nimeshindwa to get rid of it, even though imeanza kuchapa chapa, but I just can't. It was my first LBD. Oh, LBD is little black dress for those who don't know. So it being my first LBD, I really treasure it, and I'm just so glad that I can still be able to fit in it almost 20 years later. My mom knows fashion. Anyway, hi everyone, a very warm welcome to this channel. My name is Fenifara. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and today I am back with the story times. I know some of you have missed my story times, and if you haven't watched my previous stories, just go to the playlist Storytime. You can find all the other juicy stories that I have. I'm telling you, with this small age of mine, I have lived life. Oh, hey, I have lived life. So today I'm here with a story about that one time where peer pressure consumed me. And by the way, my parents did a good job raising me. They raised me to be this confident girl, like, they just raised me to be me. I give them 100% with doing that good job of it. And I was very confident growing up. I didn't let things just consume me. But there was this one time during puberty. So, and if you haven't watched the memory lane like story where I talk about where I was born and raised, and I take you through everything about my upbringing, just go and watch it first, and then you can come back and now get what I'm saying. So I went to Star of the Sea Primary School. Everyone knows that by now. And during closing days at Star of the Sea Primary School, we used to go with home clothes. Like on the day of closing day, we will go to school with home clothes. So there was this one particular time, my mom had set aside a very beautiful dress for me to go with it on closing day, and I had no issue with that dress whatsoever. And by the way, before I move on to the story, let me tell you guys, I grew up like a very privileged girl. Like whatever I wanted, my parents would provide for me. I was just a very lucky girl, a little bit spoiled, but a very lucky girl. So I will just tell my parents to buy for me anything and they will do it. And my mom used to be like ahead when it comes to fashion. Hey, I'm telling you, I think it's because of me being a firstborn, and you know, mothers with their daughters, like their first daughters, it's like they're playing dress up with their daughters. So yes, my mom used to be ahead of the fashion. She used to buy for me all the latest clothes, and I had no issue when it came to that department. But on this particular time, during closing day at Star of the Sea Primary School, my mom had set aside a very beautiful dress. The dress had no issue at all. And I had this friend, the neighbor in block 2. Let's give her a name. I'll say Mpotovu. So this Mpotovu girl was like, girl, what are you wearing tomorrow? And I was like, oh, I have this beautiful dress that I have. I'll be wearing it tomorrow. My mom has set aside for me. And she was like, let's go and see the dress. So we went to our house. She saw the dress and she was like, haya Marinda amepitwa na wakati. You know those beautiful Cinderella princess dresses? Like it was just, in fact, it was a very expensive dress. I don't know if the girl was jealous or I don't know, but she told me like, haya Marinda amepitwa na wakati. Oh my God. I was like, hey, haya Marinda amepitwa na wakati. Sasa nini ndo kiko huu wakati? So she told me like, kwani hauna, by the way, I told her like, oh yeah, basi naeza vaa hipster. You know, at that time, for those who know hipster were those like tight trousers and then kidogo kidogo huku chini ziko naka opening. Those were hipsters. At that time, hipster was in fashion. Pedal pusher was a tight, like somehow trouser, but it's not going all the way down, and it came in different fashion. Kuna zenye zilikuwa ziko cut hapa kwa magoti, like those were pedal pushers. Okay, we used to call them like that in Mombasa. They might have a different name in other areas, but in Mombasa we used to call them pedal pusher. So hipsters and pedal pushers were in fashion at that time, and I had hipsters, but I didn't have pedal pushers. So this girl was like, hauna pedal pusher? Sahi watu tuko kama pedal pusher. And I was like, mi mamangu bado hajaninunulia pedal pusher. And the girl was like, lucky you, I have so many pedal pushers, so let's go to my house and then we'll just try on these different pedal pushers, and the one that will fit you well is the one that you're going to wear tomorrow during the closing day. And I thought like this was a good idea. Like, wow, she cares about me so much that she can even give me one of her pedal pushers to wear. Hey, quickly we went to her house. Tukaanza kuchagua manguo hapo, ma pedal pusher, I'm fitting all the pedal pushers, and then we found the one, and it was like, oh, I have like nice tops at home, so we are just going back to our house to match and see which one will go well with the pedal pusher that I had chosen. We went, we did all that, I found the perfect set, and it was like, good, tomorrow during closing day I will wear that pedal pusher and that top that I had chosen. The thing is, my mom had already set aside that dress, and there was no way that I was going to tell my mom that I'm not going to wear that dress. So we came up with a plan, like, I'll just wear that dress in the morning and then we'll leave for school. By the way, we're in the same school with this Mpotovu, and then when we go to, I don't know if I was to change in the, like, there was a plan either to change in the middle somewhere, or maybe to get to school and go to the washroom and change. There was like a plan, something like that. So I hid these clothes from my mom, and then in the morning, by the way, during closing day, thank God for my mom. My mom used to go all out when it comes to snacks. Hey, mapochopocho ya aina yote she used to pack for me. So now, in the morning, I just wore that beautiful dress of mine, and then my mom was packing my snacks in my bag, and then just after I thought that she had finished packing the snacks, nikachukua hizo nguo nikazitumbukiza kwa bagi mbio asione. So as I was finishing breakfast, kumbe my mom had not finished packing the snacks for me. Hey, akaenda akafungua bagi kuniongezea, I think it was chauro. Kuna kwa gana zile tu snacks zenye wa mama uficha kwa bedrooms. I don't know if your parents were like that, but my mom had some snacks hidden in her bedroom, so akaamua aniongeze one of the snacks. I think it was chauro or something. So my mom kuniongezea kufungua bagi, yuapatana na hizo nguo. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hizi nguo umetoa wapi? I told her, ni za Mpotovu. Ulikuwa umepangaje? I just had to come clean and tell her about the plan. I'm telling you, I couldn't hear the end of it that day. Mama ngwe. And you know mothers with talking and wait. Hey, ule msomo nilipewa hiyo siku. Hey, hizo nguo zilitolewa kwa bagi. And my mom was like, wajua kuna skin disease huko nje? And then she was like, ushainiambia nikununulie nguo nikakata. Na ni nini unaenda kuombana manguo? Tabia baya kuombana. I'm telling you guys, huo msomo wa hiyo siku sitawahi usahau hadi wa leo. My mom was pissed, and to be honest, she had all the right to be pissed, because she always bought for me everything that I wanted. If I was to, like, I will tell her like, mom, I want mini skirts. Trust you me, during the weekend ataenda soko anichukulie mini skirts zote ambazo zinanitosha kwa hiyo soko. Even after 2 days, when I tell her, mom, sijisikii na mini skirts tena, nataka shorts, trust you me, my mom will never get tired. Ataenda soko anichukulie hizo shorts. Like, even if I used to change my mind all the time about fashion, she would always provide for me. So for me to, like, borrow clothes, oh my God, that was like a blow to her. Hey, so nakwambia hiyo siku nilipewa msomo, hizo nguo zikatolewa kwa bagi, nikaambiwa nirudishe nguo za tabia mbaya kuomba nguo za wenyewe. I'm telling you, I didn't hear the end of it. Hey, I'm telling you, I felt so bad because it was true. Like, ningemwambia tu nataka pedal pusher, angeninunulia hizo pedal pusher, but peer pressure, you know, peer pressure from young girls. So that day alitoa hizo nguo, I just had to go to school with that princess dress of mine, which I had no problem with from the beginning, but si unajua tu like nisha influenciwa. So at school nikakutana na mpotovu, niuliza vipi. In fact, I had tried to avoid her like the whole day, but shule ni ndogo, tulipatana at some point, akaniuliza, and she was like one class ahead of me, so it was like alikuwa ananitafuta aone vile nimeng'ara. To her disappointment, nilikuwa nimevaa hiyo dress my mom alikuwa ameset aside. Hey. Anyway, nilitwa mshamba. Anyway, but that was the one time that peer pressure like really consumed me, and I haven't forgotten that incident till death. And I am planning, my birthday is coming up, by the way, so I am planning a shoot, and looking at my wardrobe, I have nothing to wear, and I know I have the option of maybe hiring a gown or those wraps of anything, but my mom's voice from that day is still in my head. Like, imagine guys, nimeshindwa, like nashindwa. I don't know what to do, guys. I guess I'll have to do a nude shoot. After all, I still look good. I like what I see. But anyway, jokes aside, I have never forgotten about that incident. Hey, I didn't hear the end of it. And the next weekend, my mom alienda soko, akanichukulia pedal pusher zote zenye zilikuwa huko kwa soko, akaniletea. Na nikapewa msomo mwingine, nikusikie na nikuone umeombana manguo. Tabia mbaya sana. I'm telling you, sijawahi sahau. Mimi hadi wa leo kama sina nguo wacha ikae. Siombi nguo. I can't, like, my mom's voice is still in my head till death. Hey. Anyway, that was my experience growing up around that puberty age, you know, where girls are starting to recognize themselves. And yeah, but my mom aliniweka straight very fast, very fast. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I'll see you on the next one, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, and share, and let me know your feedback on my story times. By the way, guys, I still have more stories to come. Mimi na hii maisha nimeishi. But thank you for now, and goodbye.